We know pitching wins in October. A case. Feast your eyes on this complete domination.
Jeez.
This is why when you were asked the other day on MLB Network, do the Brewers have it all? You said without hesitation, heck yeah.
Yeah, this is why.
This is it.
This is it right here. The bottom line is, in this industry, you win with horses at the top of the rotation. You want to talk about two Clydesdales right here. These guys are absolute horses. And, you look at Kyle Harrison, what he's done, it's been really impressive. One thing, when you look at Miz and you look at Kyle Harrison and then you look at the Brewers and you say, man, what is it about? What are the Brewers saying to these guys?
What do you think it is?
Their analytics department's great, and they're breaking it down. A couple of things they've done, but one of the big things they've done, first pitch strikes. Yeah. When you look at Kyle Harrison, you look at Miz, they're two of the best in the business at first pitch strikes. And look at this, the largest increase in first pitch strikes, 2025, 2026. The Miz and Harrison are two on the tops of this list. So you're seeing some of the best pitchers in the game are throwing first pitch strikes to then get to their secondary pitches. And you look at Kyle Harrison, it's just impressive, man. He's like, okay, let me get to strike one so that I can get to my other pitches. He can get to his curveball. He can get to his changeup. This guy is one of the best fastballs in the game. It's almost like an upshoot fastball, and he just says, you know what, let me get on top. I think you have to give a lot of credit to the Brewers and their philosophy of looking at different guys and going, okay, we got to trade for a guy like Kyle Harrison because we can make him better. And hey, I hate to harp on it, but this is another miss by the Red Sox. Breslow getting rid of this guy. This guy's 24 years old, and he's not a secret. This guy was a top prospect in the game, so kind of gave up on his development. But you look right here, highest whiff rate on a four-seam fastball. Listen, look at it right here, guys. This guy isn't throwing 99, 98 miles an hour. He's averaging 95, which is still good. But in this day and age, it's not the tops of the list. And I think the biggest reason is dropping down a little bit and shooting an upshoot fastball. But listen, he said it before, a lot of intentions to some of the fastballs when he came at Devers yesterday, punched him out on 3 different occasions, and he came right at him. Watch the wipeout slider, 2-2, and then he comes back, heater, and another one right here, heater up, and then he paints one to wipe him out down here. Bam, there he goes, strike 3. So Harrison loves the fastball, and you want to go back to this again. Another fastball to Devers. There's that slurve they call it, slider slurve. But then he's man, nasty pitch right here. ABS challenge, great challenge by Contreras right there. Another fastball up. Another fastball away. I mean, he just gave Devers a steady diet of heaters all day long. But it was paint, come right at him and let it work for you. And he did. Look at that. He was going down and away, up shoot. It's just the deception of the fastball, I think, is what has been most impressive by Kyle Harrison. And I think this is a big reason why, guys. Look at the arm angle and look at where he is on the rubber. They moved him over to the first base side. The arm angle's up higher, and what that does, it creates major deception for that hitter. Right? When you face a guy like this, you're like, it comes out, and when it comes out, it's almost like a 3/4, but it's up a little bit. So it comes in like an upshoot fastball, like great vertical break, and then it makes his they call it a slurve, like a slider curve, and the kick change that he started throwing, it takes those pitches to another level, and I think that's why we're seeing Kyle Harrison have a 1.57 ERA, and we're in June, guys.
Pat Murphy said that he thought Harrison was a little amped up in that first inning
because he talked to him after the first.
He talked to him after the first. He said, hey, I know this is the team that gave you a shot, but, let's keep it all in perspective.
Yeah,
and he was excellent. And yesterday, or this is roughly, it has been an unbelievable calendar year from this time, 2026, to 2025 for Kyle Harrison. Yeah. He was traded twice, basically within the same calendar year. And then this is the second one in that calendar year. It happened on February. Harrison, Drohan, and David Hamilton. All 3 of these guys are on their big league squad, the Brewers, and making significant contributions.
Drohan's got a 2.87 ERA. He's nasty from the left side.
So
Hamilton's been great, but you're right,
it is difficult to judge trades, right away. We don't need, you need to let it breathe sometimes. But right now, when you're looking at what Kyle Harrison is doing,